way. Let's just go this way so we can get it. Let's try and focus that out because I know y'all like that. Let's try and focus the head of the bed at me. I told you don't drink that milk. Woo. Just light in my face. How do we get this light that's dry in my face?
Is the light in your face?
It's too far in my face. I do need to see comments. I do need to see comments though, but hey everybody, come on in. Good morning, fam. What's up, boo? I'll give you some medicine in a minute, okay? Just calm down. I'll give you some love. Hold on, let me share this live right quick to my page so everybody can know I'm live. I gotta go to work today. I didn't work yesterday, so I'm gonna go to work today. I got to go to work today. But anyway, I'm gonna just give y'all a little short, brief, or however long it takes to tell you everything that happened, what happened, and how it happened, and how we got to keep our kids close. You know what I'm saying? So this is the live everybody was waiting for last night, and I hope the police department is tuned in as well. What was that? McDonough Police Department, because you never know how I'm feeling as a mother, what I might say. You know what I'm saying? It was a rough time for me yesterday, okay? And yesterday was a little bit more challenging than other days for me. You understand what I'm saying? But however, through the grace of God, I was able to get by and get through. And I thank you guys too for tuning in with me. I thank you guys for just being there with me too also as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's give everybody a couple more minutes to get in here before we go into details and we get into the juicy stuff. Hey, Tina. Okay, y'all share the live so we can get some more peoples up in here. Because I know everybody wants to be able to, if they can, hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a real stuff. It's not made up. It's not a skit. It's not none of the above. Okay? However, I don't know. She's okay. She's okay this morning. Good afternoon. Hey, what's your name, Natasha? Hey, Jordan, baby. Make sure you guys please share this live. If you don't know how to share this live, you go to the share button. If y'all don't know what share button is, please let me know. And you can just share your Facebook page. If you have Facebook or Instagram, or whatever, you have another social platform, you just share it to that platform. That's all. That's how you share this live. I think it should share for everybody. So if you can, make sure you guys support this channel by taking a share to this live. It's me, Lachelle. Hey, Lachelle, baby. I can't hardly see now. I'm trying to see. Hey, Lachelle. So, guys, take a share to this live for me, please. And I greatly appreciate that. And let's get ready to start this day. How about that? How about that? It's a what on my wall?
It's right there.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you.
Gaga. Gaga. Gaga.
What?
Can I go in there?
And where?
That. They go. Oh, so they go box. Man, it's not a package box. Oh,
Let me
what's
see if
in
I gotta
that
put my
box?
phone bill because I forgot what it's due.
The
Because
box.
it's moving real slow. So let me see if the phone bill needs to be paid. Um, oh, it's over. The phone's still on. Just something wrong with my network. I think I know why. However, should be getting cellular network, but it's not. I don't know why. It's not getting cellular network, but however, so
Dang, it's a block in your, it's a block in your wall.
where?
Can I go in there? Can I go in there? That could be up to make or see me.
Okay, y'all, let's go. Share is next to
Gaga.
where it says
I see
live
it.
chat, Amy. Thank you. And with the share button, I appreciate you. Somebody wasn't on the share button, just let them know. So anyway, thank you guys here for joining us. Anybody else that wants to read, I'm gonna say what I gotta say so I can get up out of here because I gotta go to work. Okay.
Nothing. I'm Gaga. Gaga.
This little boy is really bugging
Gaga.
the crap out of me.
Gaga.
So yeah, I was crazy from here. So okay, so yesterday I had to go get Precious. Okay, now let me tell y'all what happened and how this happened. But I first of all I want to give my first thanks to God. You know what I'm saying? Because God's my everything, and God is part of the reason how I got it back. Because what happened, and it's like how everything happened with our young girls every day, and they don't come back. Okay, and I thank God that, however, that when she called me, that it was a good thing that I responded quickly. You understand what I'm saying? So um she left, went right after, remember her and Tammy had to fight. She left, okay? So the boyfriend knew that she was vulnerable because her and Tammy had to fight. She's like, oh, I don't want to go back over there. I don't want to bother my sister. I hate her. I don't like her no more. Da 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 da. What do? Fine. So he took that. That's I got not cuss on here. So he took that and he ran with that. He was like, oh, okay, so so you can stay here with me then. And she was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, however, when Tammy was able to leave back, she was gonna come back home. So when Tammy left, we was like, okay, come back home, come back home. So she's like, I'm coming back home. Sam, come back home, come back home. Now, my daughter had gone 4 months because I had went out of town to Detroit. She was already gone then, okay? She was 16 years old when she left. She was 17 years old when I got her, okay? Because it was near the end of last year going into the beginning of this year, okay? So, I had, I had, what was she was gone. I didn't know how she was being treated or nothing like that. I was told lies. You hear me? I was told like, oh, she getting treated good over there. She living her best life. The mama over there like her. Everything they do her hair, they this, and that. She living her best life. Okay, that's what I heard. Okay, so however, that was not the case. Okay, so all right. So all right, I call her. Sometimes I get an answer. Sometimes I don't get an answer. This is crazy. For the last 2 months, she been calling us and call. Well, she don't call me. She was calling Bill, and she was saying, "Yeah, I need you to come pick me up. I need you to come pick me up. I need you to come pick me up. I need you to come pick me up." Every time we said we're gonna go pick her up, she wouldn't answer the phone for us no more. She would stop answering. She never dropped the location where she was at, and none of that. So I'm like, that's weird. Why does she keep telling us to come pick her up? And she's not answering her phone. You know what I'm saying? Or responding. So I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe she changed her mind. Okay. So yesterday was the icing on the cake. Okay. So she called me yesterday. Precious called me yesterday. She called Bill yesterday. I'm sorry. She called Bill. She told Bill, I need you to come pick me up. So Bill said, yeah, Precious needs you to come pick you up. You really need to call her car and see what's going on. Okay. So I called. I said, "What's going on, Precious? You want to come pick you up?" She said, "Mm-hmm." I said, "Well, why you keep uh every time you tell us to come pick you up, when we say we about to come pick you up, or you give us a time and we call you in that time to come pick you up, you don't answer your phone no more. You don't give us the address or nothing like that. We can come pick you up. Why you keep holding us back? We can't. We try and come pick you up." And these was the words she said. She said, "He won't let me go."
Grandma, I tell my tummy feel better.
Okay, good job. He said she won't let me. Keep laying down. Keep laying down. Be quiet. It'll feel better. She said he won't let me go. Now, when somebody say that they won't let them go, is that kidnapping or is I'm just exaggerating? Or I'm just on this YouTube just throwing out lies. I mean, y'all need to correct me when I'm wrong. Okay? When she told me he won't let me, what is that? Being held against your will is what? Being held against your will equals kidnapping. However you slice that. Because if I want to leave your premises, I'm supposed to be able to leave your premises. Okay? However, now here we go. So this man had my daughter living inside of a garage. You hear me? Inside of a garage that was dirty, filthy, and nasty. Okay. Now he has garage. I don't know how everybody garage is. His garage is put that back. His garage was when he leaves or something, she's locked in. It's not like other garages, like from the inside of the garage, you can push a button and the inside let it up and go. So I guess the garage.
This mine.
Go away. The garage thing was close my door.
I'm not going anywhere.
Bye. This is good. He been getting on my nerves for the last 2 days. So he had her living in the garage, but she couldn't open up the garage and leave. So he would go to work, everything. He would just leave her closed into a dark garage. Okay. So she stayed in there. This is where she was at for 4 months, living in the garage with him. Okay. So she said that the aunties in them told him, why don't you let that girl alone? Because if you don't, you can get into some big trouble. You need to let that girl go. Okay? He got both the aunties in them and said, you leave me alone, that my baby, da da da. So they got and start arguing and getting mad at the aunties in them because they said you need to let that girl go. Okay? So the night before she called me, he threw her out the house and made her walk down the street at 1 o'clock in the morning, and she didn't know where she was at. He know she didn't know where she was at. That was dirty. He also was abusing my daughter beating on her, which he should be in jail, but she don't want to put him in jail. He also starved her. My daughter has lost so much weight. It is sad. It almost brought tears to my eyes, but I had to ask God to keep the strength to keep the tears from rolling. You understand what I'm saying? So I also went inside when we went to Shaniqua's job yesterday to eat to the pizza place. And I said, you want something to eat? You know what I'm saying? I'll buy it, you know what I'm saying? You want some chicken, you want some pizza, you want anything to eat? She was like, no. I was like, you should get something to eat. Cause I'm looking at her like, damn, you skinny, you know what I'm saying? I like, you should get something to eat. She was like, no, never mind. She said, I'm just used to not eating no more. Do you know how bad that hurted me? Do you know how bad I wanted to go over there and do I don't know what? Do you know how bad I just want to say, fuck this shit, we're going to the police? I'm getting them locked up. I don't care if they throw away the key. That's how it was run through my mind. But she was like, no, don't do it. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, I can get him locked up, but I need her. You know what I'm saying? I need her to testify. I need her to say yes. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to the police and yell all these things that you told me because it's hearsay. But if I got her to say yes, this happened, then he can be gone for a long time. But however, she didn't want to lock him up. She didn't want to do that. But that hurted me so bad. So he was beating on her, not alone with they had made my daughter clean up their whole house. My daughter said she had to work to eat. She said I had to work to eat. I said, what do you mean? She said I had to clean up their whole house, every house. And they said they refused to feed my daughter. She had to work hungry. She had to work and clean up everybody's room in their house, the mama room, sister room, daddy room, dishes, kitchen, everything. But how the hell she got to clean up the house? She's not living in the house. She's living in the garage. I just didn't understand that, y'all. Make this make sense. If I'm not even in this house and I'm living in the garage, why do I got to come here and clean up your house like a slave and I still got to sit in the garage every day, all day in the dark? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make sense. I mean, I could see if she had access to the home. You know what I'm saying? But she don't have access to the home. You know what I'm saying? So why do I gotta just sit in this garage? And then it's like when you hungry, you gotta clean up just to get some food. Well, she just couldn't eat. So it was plenty of days she didn't eat. My daughter is over there. She had booty, she had thighs, she had meats on her legs, her arms, everything. She is skinny. Oh, not to mention, I'm bag this up. He offered her drugs. She actually, but she say she didn't smoke it, but he tried to peer pressure my daughter. But I think she did. I think she just don't want to tell me. You know what I'm saying? And I think she did it willingly? Absolutely not. Because Precious is the type of person she like me. She don't do drugs. She's not a drug. She's not a drug person. You know what I'm saying? She'd rather not do that. So he forced her into doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of drugs. All I know is it's just the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? He kept forcing her to smoke marijuana every day. So if you already putting your hands on me, okay, she's scared. She around about the girl. He got about 8 sisters to live in the house. One brother. So it's like 9 of them, and they all would gang up probably. I'm not saying she told me this, but I'm just thinking if they would gang up probably and just a caregiver, because Precious being out there in the world alone like that is scary to her because that was her first time just dashing out, going out there getting a piece of the world and somebody that was wicked. You know what I'm saying? He will force her to smoke weed. I don't know what he probably was putting in the weed. He will force her to smoke weed and stuff like that. And she said she didn't want to smoke. She said she didn't smoke, but I believe she did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, fam. You know I have. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, um, not to mention said that he did not keep my daughter against her will. Okay. He said, I'm lying. He didn't keep my daughter against her will. So I'm gonna play a little clip. This clip right here can get this nigga locked up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm saying I about told him, give me my daughter, baby, because if I take this clip, let me see.
Precious.
Okay.
I put my daughter out the house the other night and made her walk down the street. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, he's not doing her right over there. I got it. My daughter just called me. I talked to Precious herself, and I got it on record. Where she kept telling us for the last 2 weeks to come get her right. Yeah. And
Listen.
and I'm like, why she keep saying come get her, but she don't answer the phone when it's time to get her. Come to find out, Joseph knew she was about to leave and told her don't go. She couldn't go. So she will hold us off. But she really want to get the fuck out of here. You know, technically, Diamond is 17 years. I mean, she's 17. Okay? And I'm going to tell you like this. She has a disability, and I can prove to the police that she got a disability. Okay? Now, even though she's 17, she's still in my custody because she has a disability. She's not a young adult like maybe you would be or somebody else would be without a disability. If things go bad and I have to get the police to go over there, Joseph and his mama will be arrested. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to avoid all that and just get my daughter peacefully. That's all I'm asking. If I mean, I don't got to take no drama to his house. He can meet us around the corner. He can just say, hey, drop her off around the corner, or just let her go out around the corner, or anything at the nearest store corner, or whatever. We don't even got to go to his house with the bullshit. I'm giving him the fair option right now to that's not involve the police because his mother and him can be arrested. That's kidnapping. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I will press charges to the police in the law because I tried nicely without the police. You understand what I'm saying? To get my daughter. But if you want to make it hard and say her, you don't want to go. Say you don't want to go. It don't matter what she say. Because if I got to get the police in there, the police going to go get her because she has disabled. I'm responsible for her. She is disabled up under the Georgia disability law. And when you fuck with disabled peoples, the charges goes up higher.
That's
Did
true.
you know that?
Here in the South, that's true.
Did you know that? Hey, but I knew she wanted to come home when I was on the phone. You been can't he keeping her hostage. She been gone for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? That's your brother. You know your brother. Why he doing that? He only repeating what your daddy did. Man, my daddy didn't do all that, bro. Well, okay, you know what? That ain't my business. I shouldn't have said that, you know, because your daddy don't got nothing to do with this. Yeah, okay. This don't got nothing to do with him. So disregard that part. Okay? But all I'm trying to do is get my daughter. She called me. She wanted to come home. How did you know she wanted to come home? I didn't know she wanted to come home. I can tell. I can tell. Did she ever tell? Did she ever tell you she want to come? Nah, I used to tell her I need to talk on the phone. I can tell she want to come home. She miss her family. She been gone for a month, DJ. Just been gone for a month. That's a long time. I wonder why his mama ain't said, look, let that little girl go home.
Let me pause that. That little piece right there can get Joseph locked up. That's this considered a witness. You heard? Yeah, she do want to go home. Yeah, I've been known she wanted to go home. Yeah, she missed her family. And she did. She gave BJ all them hugs and everything. And I said, you ain't going back. She said, no. She said, you better not go back. You know what I'm saying? She did miss her family. Her. And she has a twin. Precious, she said, out of every twin the most. You know? She said she missed her twin the most. You understand what I'm saying? She said, out of everybody, I really missed I miss Jordan. Have separation anxiety without them separating themselves from each other. If you just take one away like that, one can become real sick if you didn't notice that. Twins have to be together, and twins want to be separate. They got to have their own mentality together. You gonna do your house, I gonna do my house. I love you, you love me. We got each other back, but girl, we just don't get along because we like night and day. You hear me? But when a twin is kept somewhere closed against their will, they will become sick. You hear me? So I guess by her being kept like that, and her thinking in flashback, like, oh my God, my mama told me don't do this. And I asked, I said, would you, when you locked up in that garage, was you ever thinking about flashbacks of things I told you? She said, yeah. Did you ever think about, I told you should have left that man alone? She said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she actually seen everything and noticed everything that I was trying to tell her. You know what I'm saying? And you put my daughter out, and my daughter doesn't know street signs. My daughter doesn't know her surroundings yet. I mean, because she doesn't get out here. She's not a street person. I always kept Precious close into the home. So I never took Precious out into the world and say, hey, Precious, this street sign is this is that, and this is that. I never took her out there to do all that. Get out, please. I'm busy. So, I never took her to do all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Therefore, she's not aware of what her surroundings, where she's at, and all of that. So, my thing is, why would you take advantage of her? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that that, this is how it is. You understand what I'm saying? So, now that he offered her drugs, well, he did make her smoke drugs. I believe that. Now, I mean, she say he didn't, but I can tell. I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? If you put your hands on her and you beat her and you put her out and you treat her like a slave and you made her live in your garage and clean up your whole house, where you don't even live inside the house. He don't even live inside the house. He lives in the garage. So she has to come out the garage and then you tell her you cannot. But if any man love you will not tell you or let his family tell you, you got to clean up to eat. All right, let's go back a little bit more. So this is the same man that Precious couldn't see when I was on live, and some of y'all was with me that came over my house that wasn't supposed to be here, and he offered me drugs and money to spend the night. And that's what I told him, baby, get off my property if I call the police. Get far away from my property if I call the police. If I call the police, you know what I'm saying? You have a weapon on you and you have drugs. You're going to jail. So you weren't supposed to be here. I didn't ask you to be here. And Precious in the car. You know what I'm saying? And the man had no and call his aunties over there and say, man, this lady coming up over here do blase blah. And the aunties like, yeah, let her push up. We gonna do this and this and that to her. We gonna send her back, and we gonna do whatever to her and send her back where she came from. What type of aunties are you really, really got? Because they got to be ghetto. Fabulous. Because the real aunties would have said, give me her number. Let me call and find out what's going on. Because I never said I was coming up over there by myself. I was coming up over there with the police to get my daughter. That's what I said. I never said I was coming up over there with smoke. And I always said that. I said, I'm giving you a fair warning. I just want my daughter back. And you can escape all charges for whatever you may have done. You know what I'm saying? That's all I said I wanted. Get out! Just please get out. I'm on live. Leave me alone, okay? So I said, all I want is my daughter back. And that's all I said. But The auntie's like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm like, you got to be some unstable creatures to sit there and go on his side and just run with what he tell y'all, and y'all don't even call like a woman to woman to find out the real, and y'all already know my daughter's been over there held hostage for 4 months. She been wanting to come home. If somebody want to go home and you tell them don't go, you can't go, and you strangling them and stuff and saying you ain't going nowhere and you throwing them around and beating on them, how can she go? Yeah, you got your sisters and them that's intimidating to her. They can come over here, you can keep them up to jump on her. How can she leave? She can't leave. Make it make sense. You got to lock in the garage where you got to open the garage on the inside. You can't do it on the outside because she would be gone. You remember that night, fam? Y'all remember that night? So my thing is this, and I told Precious, see, that's why I told you that boy shouldn't be here. But then this another thing. This is what the boy do. He go to the projects with these low life mothers and he offer them drugs and they let him spend nights probably because obviously he been doing this to other women to think they was for me. I don't smoke. I don't do no type of drugs. And if I did, I would have my stuff already ready like a boss. Oh, I wouldn't need it from him. I'm gonna tell you this: if I smoked marijuana, I smoke by the ounces, not by the bags. Okay, I smoke like a boss. If I was to smoke, I would buy me an ounce every 2 weeks, every month, or something like that to last me however it lasts me. But I'm not running to no weed house every 10 minutes. I'm not running to no dispensary every 10 minutes. I like to smoke. That's my curriculum. I love it. It helps me. It does me wonders. When I get paid, I'm going to buy me an ounce. It's $1,000. I'm okay if it's $500. That's my treat to myself. And I'm putting it in my room where my door is locked. So at nighttime, I can roll my door, boom, 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 and have a nice time for myself. I don't need nobody. Don't put in on this because this is my personal treat to myself. And I ain't sharing it. I worked hard every day to buy this O for myself. That's how I would smoke if I did smoke. I don't know how these people out here smoking. Because every 5 minutes, I need Nick, I need 20, I need. Like, that's just a bummy. That's bummy. I don't know. If you can't afford it, just don't do it. That's why I don't do drugs. I got 8 kids. I figure I can't afford no drugs. I can't. I got kids. I gotta buy shoes. I gotta buy food. I gotta make a roof over it. I gotta buy lights, gas, rent, car no insurance. I got too much to do. I can't afford the drugs. But hypothetically speaking, like I said, if I could and if I did, I'm gonna buy it by the quantity, big bag. Cause all for me, I ain't sharing nothing. Because I bought this big bag because I worked all month, okay, to gain a big check. To get this big bag. So baby, I ain't sharing nothing. Don't come to my house, tell my girl, let's this to trade. Let's come on here, let's do the smoke out. We ain't doing none of that in my house. My house is gonna be for me. You heard me? When I come around, you gotta smoke a dang on thing around me. Cause I don't want it. I got a whole bunch at home. This shit might be poison laced with rat poison. Let me tell you this. You got to be careful with these people you smoking with, okay? Because my mama always told me the hand is quicker than the eye, and it is. People smoking with you is jealous of you, and you might not see that because when you get high, you can't see anything. Your blinders come on, okay? Where you blind to any and everything that this main girlfriend or homegirl or homeboy is trying to do to you. Now, let me tell you this. Let me just tell y'all this. So, pretend I'm the crook, okay? I'm gonna pretend I'm the crook, okay? So, this is my girl. But I'm hating on my girl because I know my girl living a better life than me. So I need to downsize her life, okay? So I need to make her go crazy so she won't be able to function how to keep getting more money than me because I'm just jealous. She been buying Ferraris, Benzes, Lexus, taking good care of her kids. She about to get married and we grew up together and all this and she just went past me. I'm just hateful now. I just mad. Just mad. I'm jealous. So jealous. So jealous. Why? How? How she get more than me? She ain't put me down. Why she ain't call me when the money was getting put out? Okay. See this? This the rat poison. Imagine this the rat poison. It's the rat poison. Right? Right? This the rat poison. Y'all got the rat poison, right? Y'all got that part, right? Y'all got that right? Y'all got that right? This the weed. I'm going to talk to you while I roll it. Yeah, so how you been doing? Yeah, girl, you know I miss you, though, you know. Yeah, you know. I know our relationship been real rocky, girl. I like that little binge you got, girl. You doing it for yourself, you know. Girl, you really, really looked up to yourself, girl. How about that man you about to marry, girl? Tell me about that man. You know that man you about to marry? Yeah, so how you doing, girl? Yeah. I'm glad you came over here and smoked with me, girl. I needed somebody to smoke with, you know. Yeah, uh-huh. Girl, yeah. You doing real good, girl, with yourself. I'm so proud of you and your kids. Just lying, okay? Yeah. We gonna smoke this, honey. We gonna smoke this. We about to fire up. You know, because you been my girl since forever, since middle school. You know, I've been rocking with you, girl, ever since. Go to the bathroom. Bathroom, hurry up. I've been rocking with you ever since middle school. Yeah. Yeah, it's ready, girl. Yeah, you my home girl for life, you know? Yeah. I just hope that man treat you right. What? Here, girl. He throwing up. Fire that up for me. What's going on with him? Wait a minute. Okay. What's going on? Okay, let me get your rag. What? Wait a minute. I'm right here. Hold on. Yeah, what you eat? Put that bottle down. Your bottle is nasty. Now you got it by the toilet. Stop drinking that. Stop drinking out the bottle. Drink out of a cup. We're not drinking that. That's why you sick. That's making you sick.
Yeah, I need some water.
You need a cup.
Yeah. I need
Wash your hands. See, you gotta keep your hands washed too. That's why you get sick. And don't put your hands in your mouth. That's why you get sick.
Okay,
What?
now sit.
I'm back, y'all. Girl, did you smoke it? Is it good?
No, it's done.
Girl, I can put you on your face, honey.
Papa, it's done.
Yes, done. Let me give me some.
That's good.
Yeah,
That
I
might-
hit it. Go ahead, girl. You can have the rest of it. You can take it home with you. I said it right there. You and your man smoking. Okay? Yeah, y'all smoking on up. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
You don't give a shit about your kids, bitch.
Your mama. Somebody was on the hard for calling to call me and say that shit. See, that's somebody that probably want my kids. Now I'm starting to believe somebody's jealous of me and they jealous of my children. See, because I'm telling you that my child was in danger and I went and saved my kid. Bitch, you probably mad because you couldn't go save your kid. Okay? Checkmate. But I did answer the phone for that person. They said I don't care about my kids. Anyway, that's another hater. See, every time you do good, you're going to have somebody that's going to hate on you. Every time you go out here and you run as super mama, they jealous of me. They jealous of me, girl, at this point. It ain't nothing but jealousy. I'm telling you. Because at this point, y'all know I don't give a care about what go on. I'm coming for my children. I'm coming for mans. I'm coming hard. And it is what it is. War or whatever. I'm coming for mine. They private the number, fam. So that was a coward. Because, baby, if you have to private your number, you scary. You really scary. Private again. Grandma not answering you no more. You scary. You ain't about that life. You really not. Okay? So right now we got to put this phone on Do Not Disturb. There we go. So we don't got to worry about that no more. Because we ain't answering no more caller IDs. You call with no caller ID, I don't care. Because, baby, I won't even hear your phone ring no more. Because I just put you on Do Not Disturb. Baby, I'm too up. I'm too better than you. Okay? You are beneath me. You piece of sap of catfish looking dog. You cannot, girl, mess with me if you wanted to. You jealous of me. So you feel that you need to call and talk to me and say, I don't care about my cats. I went and got my child. I went and got my child. She ain't going back. She ain't going back.
That
Please
one
believe
is
it.
nasty.
Huh?
That one is nasty.
What?
So you need to buy me a new bottle?
You don't drink out of, no bottles. Let's just drink out of cups.
Oh.
I'm going to go buy you a cup.
Oh, you go buy me
Yeah, with a straw.
with a straw.
Yeah, we're not drinking out no more bottles.
Yeah, that bottle is nasty.
Yeah, no more bottles. We're done with bottles.
Yeah.
That's why you got sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's the bottle.
Yep. Guys, you can't chew out no bottles, but they can make you sick. And you can use a straw to drink the cup. And
Who told you to come in my life?
mm,
Can I do this live by myself?
mm,
Huh?
Can I have that?
Yeah, I have it. So, what I was telling you guys is about, let's go back to this. Be careful who you smoking with. Because When people roll up your blunt, you don't know what's on their hands. You don't know what they have put on their hands, what type of poison they put on their hands. And they will sit there and they will roll up the blunt for you and them just like this. You know. And then that 9 times out of 10, pay attention because they'll act like they smoke it and they'll blow it out and never inhale it. You inhaled it. You understand what I'm saying? So next thing you know, when you get home, you're going crazy. When you get home, you're losing your mind. When you get home, you won't even remember you smoked with me. You know what I'm saying? Just that fast, I got you out of jealousy. That's happening every day in real life. You don't know how clean nobody's hands is. You don't trust nobody to roll anything for you. You roll it yourself. Okay? And if you want to just have a ball with some peoples, make sure you are there with watching the purchase. Okay? Don't go to nobody's house where something's already purchased. Okay? Don't go to nobody's house that was right. And I see things like that every day on the internet. And that makes me want to praise God more and more and more that I'm drug free. That made me love and hold myself more and more and more and say I'm worth more than some drugs. You know what I'm saying? That made me want to say life is really good because I see the light at the end of the tunnel. When your head is clogged with real life drama with the kids, with your man, and with your family, and then you got to deal with your high. That's a lot will cause depression. And I'm talking about deadly depression, which is so the depression that we deal with, sometimes we bring it on ourselves. Now, if you smoke out there, if you're a smoker, that's fine. But if I was you, I would try to minimize what I'm smoking, how I'm smoking, and where I'm smoking. Okay. My thing to you is it's nothing against the smokers. I don't have no beef with the smokers. I don't have no smoke with the smokers. My thing is know what you smoking. That's all I'm saying. Get it yourself, buy it yourself, smoke with yourself. Or your man, whoever that you may trust in your little circle. Or your kids, whoever you trust in your circle. That's what you need to smoke with. When you go out to the world, you roll you up enough. Just like you would take you a lunch to work. For you can know when I go in the world, I want to go on break. This is my break. When I get off work, this one's when I get off work. If I want to stop at my cousin's house, this is when I go to my cousin's house. You minimize and take it with you like a lunch. You got to take the marijuana with you like a lunch. You ain't got to smoke nobody that shit. You ain't got to worry about nobody player hating on you. You ain't got to worry about nobody poisoning you because you already know what you got. You smoke your own shit. I don't care, baby girl, if you want to come smoke with me all day. Baby, don't match me. Don't match me none of that. That matching stuff I got people's hurt. Matching stuff I got people's late. Matching stuff I got people's in the hospital. Matching stuff I got people in the grave. Don't match me. Get your own life. Okay? Because I got mine. And I ain't giving you none. Because I know where this came from. I don't know where your stuff came from. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to quit tomorrow. I'm not telling you to quit today. I don't got no smoke with you for doing what you do because, baby, the world is so messed up. I think everybody need to be on drugs. Because, baby, when you think you got your life intact, it goes whack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not faulting you for what you do. It's just how you do it. Do it with yourself. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Be careful. These people hate you out here for no reason. because you're doing it. When you start elevating, making money out here, getting it out here and doing your thing, and they see you moving from this and moving and doing that, doing that, they see you moving fast and, elevate, they're going to try and get you, girl. They're going to try and knock you off your square. Got to stay strong, sister. You got to stay strong. That's all I'm saying. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back later on, live later on with you guys. Please tune in, tap in, and come and make sure that you share this live. Okay? Just make sure you share my live. I can't even get no connection here. I can't get no data connection. Okay. So I'll be right back, guys.